clubhouse renovation fell to the bottom of our list of priorities. I don't know how that happened. I have to see about that.
So the bleachers, the left field bleachers will be ready in May. The right field bleachers in June.
Yeah, I believe so. No one told us that it was going to be cold in Chicago in the winter, so we have to readjust.
Just snuck up on people.
No, they're working extremely hard. The business side guys have a great plan. The construction workers especially have been just grinding through some tough weather. And it'll be open as soon as we can get it done.
And eventually a hotel, bigger concourses, new food options, the whole deal.
Yeah, it's going to be a win-win situation. The fans get to enjoy the tradition of Wrigley, but with modern amenities, our ball players will get all the accoutrements that they're used to. It'll look a lot like Yankee Stadium's new home clubhouse when it's done. It's second biggest in all of baseball. And then the surrounding area will get an economic boost from all the traffic around the ballpark with the commercial development and the plans to expand the circle of the ballpark.
Baseball fans around the game know about the prospects here. You've put together a tremendous talent pool of young players, both on the mound and at the plate. Some guys that maybe aren't out there right now, younger guys that you have that you people should be paying attention to?
Sure. Well, let's see who's not playing tonight. You guys got a pretty good prospect lineup in there today. I was glad you got to see that. But Kyle Schwarber is a kid we took in the first round last year, left-handed bat, who might be as good a pure hitter as we have in the organization. Also has tremendous power. We think he's got a good chance to stay behind the plate. He made great strides with his receiving, working on his blocking and his throwing. But he's going to go out to be our catcher in Double-A. And we're a little bit right-handed. If you look out there and you see the Bryants and the Russells and the Solairs and the Baezes of the world, so to get that good left-handed stick to go with Rizzo and really balance out our lineup would be important for us. And then C.J. Edwards is a right-handed pitcher that we got in the trade with Texas for Matt Garza. He had an outstanding spring, bounced back from season last year that was limited a little bit due to injury, and he was outstanding. The finish on his fastball was back. He showed off a much more consistent curveball, working on his changeup, and he's someone that we could see pretty soon at Wrigley Field as well.
You have Starlin Castro as your shortstop. He's proven in the big leagues. You also have Addison Russell, considered to be one of the best prospects in baseball. He's also a shortstop. I get asked this question all the time, Theo. I'll put it to you. How do you solve that?
Those are the problems we'd love to have. It's shortstops end up all over the diamond in baseball. And the only time I see a problem with a surplus at one position is when you're talking about the other end of the defensive spectrum. We have too many left fielders, and there's nowhere for them to go. There's too many first basemen. Too many guys who are going to end up as DHs, American League players, and we're in the National League. But shortstops, they end up at second base. Third base, they end up in center field. The Hall of Fame is littered with the guys who came up as shortstops and went to other positions. So we think it's a great issue for us. Starlin only made 15 errors all last year. He really took a step forward with his defense. Addison Russell made 3, playing shortstop at Double-A last year. Both really athletic guys who can swing the bat and good hits for the game. Russell's been extremely impressive here in camp, making a great impression in his first spring training in the Cubs organization. So he's got a bright future, and we're not worried about where he's going to play as long as he's on the field for us. And there are spots for all these guys. We can put our 9 most talented players our 8 most talented players on the field together at the same time. They're different